In pagan religions, the ancestral gods that people worship are simply not there. It is because, according to Jesus, the spirits of our ancestors are in a state of rest until the day of judgment. So, the spirit which is interacting with the pagan believers is a fallen entity posing as their ancestor. However, there is an exception to this rule. That is the case of the Mother Goddess. She is straight from Lucifer's aquatic kingdom. For those who don't know, the oceans are the realm of fallen angelic beings that rebelled against God in heaven. The Bible states that they were cast upon the earth long before the creation of humans. On a later stage, these fallen angels intermingled with sea creatures and humans and gave birth to more demonic beings. The Mother Goddess was known as Shamuramet or Semiramis, and she appeared in the human history right after the flood of Noah. She was a water nymph, a powerful tool in Lucifer's hand. She infiltrated the camp of Noah's great-grandson Nimrod, who ruled the ancient Assyria. She gained his favor, took over his throne, and killed him. Now, this may sound like a far-fetched story, but if you take a closer look into ancient history, even the founder of China was a similar entity known as Nuwa. These kind of mixed creatures occupied also the southern tip of India, and they were known as Nagas. Ancient Tamil literatures state that when the stretch of land south of India, known as Kumari Kandam, submerged into the ocean, the Pandyas who inhabited that land moved up north and warred with Nagas in order to secure a place for themselves. Again, how about the one who gave the practice of yoga to the world? Isn't it another half snake and half human entity known as Patanjali from the very same region? Well, coming back to our story, after taking over the throne of King Nimrod, the goddess was into building city walls, fortresses, gates, bridges, highways, and she even diverted river Euphrates for irrigation. She also knew magic, alchemy, astronomy, and more, because fallen entities have tremendous knowledge, having been in heaven before they fall. One of her projects was the ill-famed Tower of Babel. God confused the human language at Babel because of the rebellion of the people, and they were scattered from that land to other regions of the world. Even though on account of this incident people forgot the names of people and places and so on, they vaguely remembered a mother goddess and her little son. Please note here that contrary to the common belief that Nimrod built the Tower of Babel, no father figure was remembered by anyone on any land. It is because Nimrod had already been murdered and was gone. Well, now people in the new lands named the so-called goddess in many ways using all her attributes. This way, she was known by hundreds of names all over the world. Also, it seems like with her magical powers, she had tamed a lion. So, she was often depicted being seated on a lion. In some places, she had a crown that resembled a fortress she had built. In India, she is known as Kali, meaning the Dark One. She is also known as Alaimagal, meaning the daughter of the waves, and with many such names. In the 1950s, Hollywood made movies exposing her, and how her cult of followers known as Thuggees strangled and sacrificed 1 million humans to appease her thirst for blood. However, from the 60s onwards, with the dawn of hippieism, Westerners seeking answers in Eastern religions, the introduction of yoga, and all these opened gates for this goddess to enter USA in a big way, and now her followers are hell-bent on thrashing Jesus and Christianity through media and even in educational institutions. In spite of it all, even though millions upon millions worship, love, and offer sacrifices to her, she's not well-meaning toward anyone, including her ardent followers. Having come from the underwater legion of Lucifer, she is the enemy of human souls. Anyone who loves their own soul and eternity should keep away from her spells. Thanks for watching.